Hi everyone, it's Leanne, and today I thought we'd, take a look at some of the damage I've done. All right, so as many of you know, the Black Friday specials this year were kind of all over the place. I mean, you had like Amazon starting first, then Walmart.com went next, and well, I bought all of them. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember some of the things I've bought, and I certainly have no idea what's in these packages as we open them. So we both get to be surprised. Yay! It truly is like Santa's here. And I'd like to pretend that this was a case of prime and wine, but I feel like I was sober for all of these purchases. So I can't even use that as an excuse. So let's get started. Okay, so safety first. Also, I got a great deal on these little X-Acto knives, but it was like not the X-Acto brand, like who knows, the Amazon brand. They had like it was like a 4-pack, and then it came with like 16 blades, and it's like $4. So, you know, girl math, I'm losing money if I didn't buy it. Okay, so this is the biggest box, so I'm really excited. It's not labeled anything, so there may be more than one thing in it. I feel like I know what the big reason is, but we'll find out. Okay, well, I'm already bad at this. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. I feel like I need, like my dad, who always, at Christmas time, he always had the big giant trash bag, and the minute you tore off a piece, he was right there, like, trash! And so I feel like I need, the struggles of living alone is I have no trash man. I am the trash man. Okay, trash man. I'll get that later. Okay, so it's a sewing machine, yay! It's a really big one. So this was on Amazon, again, the Prime special. It was running like $227-ish, which I read a ton of reviews. Do you know how hard it is to like try to read a ton of reviews about sewing machine on Amazon during like a timed special event? So I feel like I made a good purchase, but I'm not a good, I don't know much about sewing with a machine. I did in high school and junior high. I'm decent at hand sewing, but since I've been losing weight and I wear a uniform to work, I wanted to make sure I had something, and I really want to make my own clothes. So, oh goodness, let me move my Diet Coke. Okay. Oh, let's rip this. Oh my God, it really is the only thing in this box. Okay. All right, trash man. Okay. Ha! Look how pretty it is. Okay, so we've got the Brothers sewing machine. It says it was fancy, and so yeah, we got it for like $160. So I feel like that was my good win, and that was like my big Christmas gift to myself. But I think I spent more on something else, so I was goodish this year. Yay! Okay, next. Okay, so next I thought we would do one of the some of the 1,000 envelopes. I'm sure there's some logical, easy way that this could all be put into one. And I swear, I always try to do like, since I fly a lot, I'm not home a ton, and I live in a condo community, so I don't want 700,000 packages out in front of my house. So I try to do the like Amazon delivery day, and sometimes they still come early. But I feel like I put them all in one thing, and I'm still getting this. So, I don't know. All right. Okay. Oh, this one's good. Okay, so I have really dry eyes because I fly a lot, and Lumify is my favorite. I'm not even sponsored by these guys, but I'm like, it's the only thing that literally works on my eyeballs. And if you know, I have giant eyes. So if I don't want it to look like I've been crying in the bathroom of an airplane for 16 hours a day, this is what I use. And then tonight, my job has my Christmas party, and there's a neon theme, so that's fun. So I've got this cute dress in here somewhere that we're gonna find together. And then I got some accessories. Look how cute. I thought, I'm sure it's like an 80s pack, but they were like neon pink. So And let's be honest, I'll probably wear this again sometime. Okay. Now I need a trash man and I need someone to hold my stuff. Can I just get like a, all right, single girl problem, right? All right, let's see what we got next. Oh, I found it. Okay. Now, the party's today, so let's hope it fits. Okay. So when I heard neon, instead of thinking like neon colors, I thought neon lights. And how freaking cute is this? Oh, this will fit great. Look how cute that is. They're neon flamingos, and I live in Las Vegas. Neon lights, I love it. This is so fun. Okay. Yes, this is a win. Are we winning? I don't know, we'll figure it out later. But kind of love this. The dress was kind of pricey though. So it was $25, which again, I guess is not that pricey, but I'm used to finding my coat deals. So to be able to find something specific, I guess it's not the worst, right? All right, we're gonna set this over here so I remember where I have to put my clothing on later. All right, I guess we don't need this. Okay. Oh, okay. So now I'm in my like domestic Debbie era, I guess, with my sewing machine and whatnot. One of my favorite crafting things to do is to make greeting cards. Like I love greeting cards. I love mail. I only check my mail like once a month now because nobody sends me anything. But back whenever I checked it more often, getting mail was awesome. And I think that getting someone a card is really a way to be able to express yourself. And I've got a friend in the military, and it's like one of my favorite things to send her cards. So it's a paper cutter. So this was another Prime Day special. They had it for like $8 or $9. Like, and these get pretty pricey. And I got tired of waiting around for the craft stores to give me a coupon for it. So I've got one. Plus these blades go kind of dull. You can find the replacement blades, but sometimes like the whole thing ends up being cheaper. And that's wild to me, right? Yay, so exciting. Okay. Let's go in by the trusted Diet Coke. Okay, next. I don't know what this is. It says, this is not a set, do not separate. Ooh, okay. So another thing in my little crafty era, every year I have been at a job, really. One of my favorite things is to make Christmas ornaments for people I work with. And I used to only joke that I would just make 50 and just find 50 people that I liked the most. It was like my version of like a MySpace ranking if you got my ornament. And I know some of you still have some, so I love that. I'm a sentimental person. Oh wait, what am I doing trying to pick at this? Sharp. It's gonna be like the YouTube video where I like slice my finger off, I just know it. So, this year I don't have a lot of spare time, despite the fact that I've decided to buy a sewing machine and making cards and traveling a bunch. I've decided I have enough time to make this at least. So it comes with the twine, and then there are a bunch of different like snowflakes in different sizes. So it says this is a 100 piece. So I'm guessing like 50 snowflakes and 50 twine. So people that fly with me in the month of December and survive, I'm going to decorate these in like glitter and rhinestone and kind of bedazzle them up. But really it's the lazy way of making my Christmas ornament this year. I'll try better next year. But yay, craft time. Okay. That's never gonna fit the way it used to. Okay, over there. What do we got here? Kind of pretty. Yay, craft stuff. Okay, so since I love making cards, some of my favorite cards I had made were these like Harry Potter themed like cards, and the paper just, I don't know, it was magical. I get it, it's magical. That wasn't a pun on purpose. But it just, people really liked these cards. So I went kind of all in on getting some more Harry Potter paper. And when I went down the rabbit hole of finding some, I found all of it. Okay, so These are little 6x6 ones, and they were actually pretty affordable. They were under $5 for 24 sheets. So I was like, look, I can make a lot of cards with that. And typically I make like a, it's like a 4x6 card, but I make the bigger ones, and I like the smaller ones because I can be a little bit more intricate with them. And so anyway, so here's the first one. Harry Potter. I'm sure this is authorized too. Here's another Harry Potter paper. I love that. Okay. More Harry Potter paper. Yay. This is, I mean, seriously, look how cute this is. I don't know, who else is obsessed with paper? Like there's just something magical about like scrapbook paper. And I don't know why. I love it though. I could just hoard it forever. So I told myself, if I buy this, I have to use it. So let's see if I keep my promise. So this one they just shipped all blank. So it wasn't as fun and secretive. And so instead of holding up my address to you, I take the outer wrapper off. And this is another Harry Potter one. This is a much bigger kit. And honestly, it was kind of pricey. I think it was like 20 bucks. But, oh, it comes. I don't think they were supposed to send me this many. It didn't have the, this is not a set, don't separate sticker. Did we just win the Harry Potter paper lottery? Oh, yeah, sure enough. Look at that. It's got paper and sticker. It's literally the same. Ah, Santa, no. I'm sorry, Amazon, for your loss. I'm not returning it. Okay. That's badass. Oh, man. I may have to make cards later. I'm like, I'm jonesing for it. I love it. Okay, next. I've only had that happen like one other time where they accidentally gave me too many of one thing. And ironically, it was such a good deal. It was printer ink. I ordered it and they clearly didn't separate the cartridges. So I got 4 HP cartridges for $20. I was like, well, this doesn't suck. Because I hate buying printer ink. And I know you can do the refillable thing. And again, with all my time I'm spending on crafting these days, I just don't have that kind of time in my life. So, what do we have next? More Harry Potter. Oh, I'm gonna need an intervention. Okay. So this one doesn't really have a label. It just says Harry Potter assorted paper. But look how pretty it is. Like, and then I got the house colors. We'll go through later on another day when we start making cards together, and we can go and look at all that paper. Okay, these feel less Harry Potter paper-ish. No promises though. Look, I got the ADHD asphyxiation curse. Like, that sounds, I don't think those are the words. But basically is that like when you get hooked on one thing, you just can't stop and you just kind of hyper-focus. So that's me. Okay. Okay, this whole giant, it's not like a giant box, but this whole box, paper too. They're just little like blades for your Cricut. Just a little 20 pack. Now they were really cheap. It was like $5.99 for 20 blades. Now, of course, they're like the, you know, ShamWow version of the actual Cricut brand, but the reviews are really good. So I was like, do I need name brand? All right, next. I hate these boxes. The ones with like, oh, easy to open, and I can't get it open. Ah, got it. All right. Okay, so every year on my birthday, I always leave the country. And, you know, it's kind of nice to be able to make your own plans instead of worrying about everybody showing up. And people have a habit of not showing up. So instead of giving myself disappointment, lately I've just been going on cruises on my birthday every year. And then that way I can just plan my own event, right? And so that's what I'm doing again this year. I leave at the end of January, and it's like 16 days in the Southern Caribbean, so it'll be super fun. But I needed my new birthday crown, and it was really cheap. It's like $7.99 or something. These get kind of pricey. Look, it even comes with like bobby pins. That's so nice. Oh, this thing has some weight. That is some weight. Okay, how pretty is that though? Oh, I love it. Oh, how do I not wear this every day? Ooh. Yep. Well, it's now part of who I am. How am I gonna wait till my birthday? I love this. Okay, focus. Like a poster for Adderall here. Okay. All right, more to open. Oh, good Lord. It's like you start opening these things up and you're like, okay, yeah, maybe we overdid it just like a smidge. Ooh, these were really cute and they were really cheap too. I think they were like $7. And now this was I stacked a code deal on top of like the Prime, what do we call that, Black Friday special. So, and it was like double tipped. And look at that. But I like that they were acrylic and you could write them on everything. So you could like put them on glassware, you could put them on ceramic, wood, metal. So probably use these on those little Christmas ornaments and be really cute. Okay. Okay, now this is a total code deal. And I think this is like the 6 that I've bought. But I love using them for gifts. And they come up to be like $1.79 for this whole thing. So it's a 2-in-1. So it's 6 packages and it comes with a shower bomb. So traveling for work and I'm in hotels, there's no bathtubs at most properties. And so the shower tablets are awesome. You just put them right under the water and it's just like aromatherapy and it's delightful. But it also comes with the matching pack of shower gel. So that way you're not like trying to use like the hotel soap matching with your eucalyptus dreams that are being provided by the tablet. So yeah, and how cool of a little gift set is this? Like you can't beat that. And they're individually packaged. So a lot of times I'll take it apart and then they're already pre-wrapped. So I'll put those in my non-red flight attendant gifts. So whenever I'm traveling on another airline, we make little gift bags for each other just to tell each other thank you and how much we appreciate the ride. And these are awesome for that. So every single time I've got one, I'm buying it. So if you see these on my code page, snatch this up because for $1.79 to have all that, you'll get your money's worth. Okay. This feels like clothing, but I don't remember ordering clothing. Oh, I did. Okay, so like I never wear jeans, right? So, but I found these. So I don't even know if these will work. The reviews were fine. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, those look cool. Those should fit. Yes. So they're stretchy. Ooh, they are very stretchy. That is so, it's nice stretch. And little bell bottoms. So, because if I don't look like a Bratz doll, I'm not having a good time. So yeah, that's really fun. They were really cheap too. It was under 20 bucks. So I was like, okay. Yeah, love. Okay, so this feels like more paper. What did I do? It's totally paper. Okay. So, surprise, Harry Potter paper. But seriously, I mean, how cute is this? Like, I don't know. There's just something about this paper that's just invoking emotions. So there's also one of these boxes. I used to have well, I still have, but it's in Missouri. These silhouette, not silhouette, what are those things called? Oh, a Big Shot. So basically it does what the Silhouette and the Cricut do, but it's just like a hand crank version. And the reason I love that is because sometimes I just need something cut and I don't want to have to like boop, beep, boop, pop, 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 and do all this stuff. First of all, I'm already struggling to learn all this technology. I can just send these through. So that's what these are. So these are metal plates and they will cut all of those shapes. So a lot of these are kind of in the shape of like bag tags or like gift tags. There's also like bookmarks, and I can literally send it, wind it through, and then it just cuts it out. I don't have to get like a sticky pad. I don't have to like type anything in. It's just so easy. So I know there's more of these coming, and then the machine is in here somewhere. But yes, so more crafting. I'm excited. Okay. Remember how I said I buy a lot of those things every time I see them on sale? Well, there you go. So I buy these all the time. I mean, literally. They're normally $9.99, which isn't a terrible price, especially if you're thinking that it's the 2-in-1. So it's really like 12 items. But for $1.79, there may be more in here. I don't even know. It's just who I am as a person now. At least I smell good though. Then, anytime I find accessories on sale, honestly, I just buy them. So I upgraded my phone. So I went from a iPhone 13 Pro Max to a 16 Pro Max, which, if you don't realize, means all different cords. So I keep like 1 billion charger cords at any time, because honestly, I buy the cheap ones because we lose them, we travel, I'm hard on them. I say we, like there's a lot of people here, but it's just me. But work with me. So now I'm having to like rebuild my stockpile, because the last thing I'm ever gonna do is pay full price. So this was like a couple bucks, and it was a 2-pack of Type-C chargers, but they were Type-C chargers with a USB port. So, because not everything has converted over to Type-C to Type-C. So now I have some of this size. Especially hotels. Like a lot of hotels have USB ports, but they don't have the Type-C port. So at least I got something now. I don't think this is paper. That opened a little easy. Let's hope everything's in here. An electronic can opener. Okay, so this was just like a normal Black Friday special, and it was a can opener. I think it was like under 10 bucks, and I posted it, and when I posted it, everybody that owns this can opener went crazy. They're like, oh my gosh, this is a life changer. I own 2 of these. It's my favorite. So I was like, I don't have an electric can opener, you know, new place, I'm still kind of rebuilding. And I really only own like the manual one, and I hate those anyway. But everybody said, oh, okay, it looks much smaller on there. That's what she said, I know. But look at that. Yeah, it literally just says you just pop it on, and it makes it smooth. So that way I don't cut myself and die. So I appreciate safety features like that, unlike my X-Acto here. Yeah, that's actually... It's really cute, and that'll fit in the drawer really well. Very cool. This says 10 pairs of no-show socks. Oh, yay! There was a no-show sale. And it was another Amazon code. And I wear a lot of ballet flats out on my layovers. If I'm not wearing my tall boots, the ballet flats just kind of fit perfectly in my luggage, and I don't want to have to lug around a bunch of other types of shoes. So I pack a lot of ballet flats. But you know, those little socks are so tiny and they get lost sometimes. Look at this, like freeze-dried. I just sucked all the air out of it. But I got the 2 colors that I wear the most. They had different ones, so you could actually get like a gray, and then there was like a dark brown. I don't wear those. So these ones are perfect. Yay, that was a good price. Definitely doesn't feel like paper. Or more bath. I almost said bath salts. These are bath tabs. I'm really gonna stab myself with this thing. Okay. Oh, it's hit. Oh, yay. So now that I own my fancy sewing machine, I needed sewing thread. So this was also a special that they had for the Black Friday. And I'm saying a lot. 42 rolls and spools. I'm trying to become one with the sewing machine here. So 42 spools. And yeah, it had actually really good reviews. And so I thought, hey, why not? So it said it was compatible with my machine. So now I got the machine, now I got thread. I need to find some fabric, which I'm sure Joanne hates to see me coming. I'm trying to resist the Midwest urge, by the way, to put an S at the end of everything. So it's so funny. I always thought it was Joanne's, but apparently it's just Joanne. That's it. It's like Aldi's. Apparently it's just Aldi. No, not in the Midwest, it's not. Oh, this was really cheap. I was really excited. It was like under $5 for this. And so it's a 3-pack, and each pack is a multi-charger, which is great because I still have my old iPad, which uses a lightning cable. My new iPhone uses the Type-C, and then it has the micro, whatever they're called. Micro USB, that's what they are. But that's what, I have a lot of like random little stuff that needs to charge with that, and I can never find those. And also one of my work devices needs that type. So yeah, I can't beat that price. So if you learned anything from this, is that we're set for a lifetime so far on Harry Potter paper, shower steamers, and chargers. Let's find out what else we got. I can't even make this up. Showers. Wait, just so you're aware. I think we're good for a bit. I think we're good. I'm gonna have to give these away. It's gonna be like, oh, hi, Leanne. I'm like, oh, hey, girl. Here's your shower steamer. And in my crafting era, looks like we've embraced it a little more. These are, you can never have too much of these. So like when making greeting cards, of course, you're gonna need glue, but these are glue tape. So it's kind of like the correction tape, exact same concept, except for it's sticky. Life changer. All right, what do we got? Okay, so just like we talked about before with the Big Shot, one of those around here. This one makes little frames that are kind of delicate. How cute is that? That's great for little greeting cards because it could just frame something. Perhaps the Harry Potter paper. Oh, these are so cool. So I was really excited to see these. These were, again, a code. And they're outline markers. So each marker is in this like metallic silver, but it has an outline of color. So you can kind of see like how everything. So they seemed really cute. And it's like the type where you have to like prime the tip. So it should be able to be good to write on like everything. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Oh yeah, the other day I cracked my water bottle. I was so proud of myself. I didn't lose this water bottle, and you know, traveling a ton and being on the road constantly and changing planes constantly, everyone is always losing their water bottles. And I may have lost one so far. So this last bottle, I kept the entire time and I was so excited, but it cracked. To be fair, it was plastic. So this new one that I got came with like a ton of bells and whistles and interchangeable toppers and things like that. And I loved having the covering on it because it protects it. But this one is metal, and and she's got a strap, and it's got a little paracord. And man, this thing is heavy duty. It's gonna be heavy to carry around, but maybe it won't crack. So I'm really excited for this. And it sucks because I've not had the time to like open all this up, and I've not been drinking enough water while flying. So, which is super important. And so now I'm really excited that I found this. So on my next trip, I can bring it with me and keep drinking my water. That's really nice. This was $20. I'm really impressed with this thing. It's a good one. Okay, and then lastly in here, we've got more of these little die cuts. So again, little frames. And then this one's like a little snowflake, but also they're just like little geometric shapes. And what's great about that is those are good for like accents. Those are good for like putting in corners. Just easy things to make with that. And it's also great for scrap paper because you can just put it behind like a little piece of it and roll it through, and then you can use up and waste less. If there's anything at the Potter household we love, it's wasting less. Well, the good news is we're down to our last 3 packages, and really 2 of them are just the items that are in there. So the last surprise one. I have no idea. Guys, this is to be fair, this is a different brand. It was also like the same price. I think it was the one that was marketed towards men, you know, because we have to have masculine shower steamers too. And then this one had 8 of them. It didn't have the gel, just 8 just super butch mask shower steamers. I'm out of control. Oh Lord. Okay, what else do we have? Here's a big box inside a box. The box says, oh, these are fun. Okay, so these were on, I had a code and they were on sale. And again, I do like crafts and stuff, but I love hosting. And I get to host my first Christmas party this year. And while I don't think it's gonna be like a big thing, it's gonna be fun still. And goodness gracious, I really sealed this bad boy. And so, who doesn't love a party that has prizes and gifts and grab bags and Lord. So this was an 80 pack of little paper bags. First of all, like typical Midwesterner, if you gave this to me, probably saving it and using it until it falls apart. So now I have 80 of them. So when you come over to Leanne's house, if you need a paper bag to take your to-go items, we got 80, kids. This is a lot. No, but this was such a good deal. I feel good about this purchase. Ugh. All right. So I've been talking about this little machine. Okay, let me show you guys. I didn't love the fact that whenever I came home, it literally had him right on the side. But also, who's out here trying to steal my craft die cut handheld crank machine, right? Thankfully, I live in a safe neighborhood in general, but also, so these are the plates. And so those little silver things I was showing you guys, the die cuts, we just put them in between here. My God. Okay, here we go. And then once we assemble the arm will go here, and then you just crank them through, and then it makes the die cut. How handy is it? And this bad boy. So they make different sizes of these. This is the medium sized one. They have the mini, and the minis are really cheap and affordable. But the problem is that if I wanted a frame, which again I use a lot on card making, it wouldn't fit through the mini. And I really wanted the big one, but the big one's over $100. And honestly, with this next purchase, there was no, oh, found the crank. There was no reason to spend over $100 on the big machine. Like if I'm gonna get into that big of cutting, just use the next item. But also, this one had a little combo deal. So it came with like some cute butterflies. It came with some stamps. Stamps, I love stamps. Well, not like the greeting card. Well, I guess greeting card stamps. No, but like ones that you put on an ink pad. Came with those. And then they also have these plates. And what it does is it embosses the paper, which means like when you put the piece of paper in between the two, it'll just make it rise with the little design on it. So delightful. Crafty. And last but not least, this is Leanne was a good girl and has wanted a new updated machine. And you know, for the last 6 years basically, I've just been flying and I haven't got to be like super crafty. And now that I have my own home and making it mine, I want to try to do things that make me happy, and crafting makes me super happy. And so I bought myself a new Cricut. And you know, I'd gone back and forth whether I wanted Cricut or Silhouette. I used to be old school Cricut back in the day, like back whenever we had cartridges, like you had to get a whole shelf full of nothing but these cartridges and they just cut out certain things, and which was fun. And I knew how to use that very well because, well, it was like a Nintendo, right? So then with the new modernization of crafting machines, I got my Silhouette back in, God, forever ago. It was like 2012, 13, I don't even remember. And I was really lost. It took me a really long time to learn it. And then you use like design software. Now with Cricut, since I am really behind on the evolution of these die cut machines, Cricut's kind of the great thing for those that struggle with that. Silhouette, you can do way more things. So if you're debating between the two, here you go. Silhouette will always do way more. It's basically the Samsung of cutting devices. Let's be honest. And as an iPhone user, I can own that. But Cricut is like the iPhone. It's cut, it's paste, it's easy. You know what you're getting with it, and it talks to all your other devices. But I know it doesn't do all the things that my Silhouette would do. I don't care. I love my iPhone. I'm gonna love this Cricut. So really excited. Plus the Cricut community really has a lot of tools and things. So they have different types of Cricuts. And the newest was the ones I was struggling between. They had the Explorer 3, which is the newest of the Explorers, and then they had the Maker 3. The price difference, very significant. Now the Maker 3 does an ungodly amount of stuff, but I'm just like a home crafter who's just wanting to make greeting cards and do fun things. So I ended up going with the Explorer 3, and look how cute the color is. It's like its own little like robin's egg blue, right? And it does a ton. It does a ton. Like it actually does more than like all the generations of other stuff, because they have like Joy, they have all the Explorers underneath this. This was really all I needed. And so they had it on sale. It was like $199 bucks. And I thought, $199, done. Now they do combo deals a lot of time where they'll try to give you like the heat press and all this vinyl and stuff. Honestly, I have all that stuff. So none of those combos even made sense for me to get. I just needed the machine. So yay. So my sewing machine and my Cricut, that is my big purchases of 2024 Christmas. I'm not pretending like I didn't buy everything else all year long, but I really appreciate you guys sitting with me and opening this stuff. I know I just got a ping that said I have another Amazon order today, but it's just some Urban Decay face spray, so nothing too exciting. Spoiler alert, right? So I'm excited for that to come because I ran out today. Good timing. But I can't wait to continue on with this with you guys, do some more openings, and we're gonna do some craft projects together since now I have Harry Potter paper and the machines, and we're gonna learn to sew together, so that'll be fun. So let me know what deals you got in the comments, and make sure to like, share, and follow. Thank you again for coming.